Section 6.2 is measures of central tendency and dispersion. Our goal is to use statistics appropriate to the shape of the data distribution to compare center and spread of two or more different data sets. On page 379, we have you can use different measures to interpret and compare sets of data. One way to summarize a set of data is to use a measure of central tendency. Mean, median, and mode are all measures of central tendency. The measure of central tendency that best describes a data set may depend on whether the data set has an outlier. An outlier is a data value that is much greater than or much less than the other values in the set. Below is a review of mean, median, and mode and when to use each as the measure of central tendency. The mean equals the sum of the data values divided by the total number of data values. The mean is often referred to as the average. You can use the mean to describe the middle of a set of data that does not have an outlier. The median is the middle value in a data set when the values are arranged in order. For a set containing an even number of data values, the median is the mean of the two middle data values. Use the median to describe the middle of a set of data that does have an outlier. The mode is the data item that occurs the most times. A data set can have no mode, one mode, or more than one mode. Use mode when the data are non-numeric or when choosing the most popular item. Example 1 says, what are the mean, median, and mode of the bowling scores below? Which measure of central tendency best describes the scores? We have bowler 1 with 104, bowler 2 had 117, bowler 3 had 104, bowler 4 had 136, bowler 5 had 189, bowler 6 had 109, bowler 7 had 113, and bowler 8 had 104. To find the mean, we add all the values up from each bowler and divide by the total number of bowlers, which was 8. If we add all the values up, we get 976, divided by 8 will give us 122, so the mean of the scores was 122. To find the median, we need to organize the scores in order from least to greatest, and then you can see that I've used the same color on each side to count my way to the middle. So there's one green on the left and right, one blue on the left and right, one purple on the left and right, and then the pink values meet right in the middle. This happens because we had an even number of data values. There were 8 bowlers, so anytime we have an even number, we will take the two middle numbers and find the mean. So 109 plus 113 is 222, divided by 2 gives us 111. This means the median of the data is 111. To find the mode, we just need to find the data value that occurs the most. It is helpful to have your data written in order from least to greatest in order to find the mode, which we have in the median. So right above, we see that 104 occurs 3 times. No other number occurs more than once, so that means 104 is our one mode. Because there is an outlier, 189, notice 189 is much larger than all the other values. The median is the best measure to describe the scores. The mean 122 is greater than most of the scores. The mode 104 is the lowest score, so neither the mean nor the mode describes the data well. The median best describes the data. Therefore, the median is the answer to the second question of which measure of central tendency best describes the scores. The work for this problem is written out on the next slide, and now I would like you to try homework number 1 on page 380. Find the mean, median, and mode of each data set. Tell which measure of central tendency best describes the data. We have the weight of books in ounces, 12, 10, 9, 15, 16, and 10.